Hello world, I'm Rich, and it's Rich's World Beer Tour. Coming at you, World Cup edition. Day one for the US ladies, Australia tonight. So, day one, I hope everybody's got their USA wear on. Get your flags out, enjoy the match. We want the gals to be gigantic. We want them to be massive. We want them to have a great run in the cup and win the thing. So, thanks to Jim out in Oregon, we're going with Gigantic Brewing. Massive. We got it all. Tied it right into the cup. Of course, we're going to see how this one comes out. I just knocked it over. Gigantic, massive beer. It says it's a barley wine. It says brewers in the Midlands of England would boil their barley wine for longer times to intensify their flavors. In making Massive, we used British Maris Otter and crystal malt and boiled for 8 hours. An 8-hour boil on this, 12%. This is massive. So, been watching some of the cups so far, and there's been some whooping going on. At the German match yesterday, Norway 4-0. Wow, there's been some massive play. Hopefully our ladies can pull it out. Let's get a pour on that. Boy, that looks pretty. About a finger, a little over a finger's worth ahead. It is ruby. It is ruby red. Some brown mixed in, but ruby red and brown. It's a gorgeous looking beer, and I can smell it from here. You know, I was getting some malt character. You know what it smells like? Is a red wine. It's a red wine and some cherry, some rhubarb, some tart fruits. That really threw me. My first whiff was malt, and then this fruit bomb hits me. It's cherry, it's red wine, it's rhubarb. Real nice. It threw me for a loop. Let's give it a try. Cheers, world. Oh, that's big. Nice mouthfeel. There is some cherry in it. There's some... I'm going to dive in a second time. There's a lot going on here. Medium or more mouthfeel. Some nice carbonation. Malty sweet. There's that cherry. That cherry note goes all the way through. There's some oaky woody oak in it. A caramel toffee in there. A burnt brown sugar. Boy, my mouth is just sticky. This really is a bigger feel to it. A very intense beer. Said they'd boil it to intensify the flavors. There's a little cola in there. The thing that ties it all together for me, there's a... What in the heck? A fly just committed suicide by diving into the beer. The thing that holds it all together is that cherry note. A really nice, fruity, sweet cherry note that goes all the way through. And there is that toffee, that caramel. A little bit of hop bitterness at the end, but not too much. This is, I believe, last year's version of 2014. Jim was nice enough to send me 2 bottles. So I've got one that's going to sit in the cellar. This one's going to age really nice, I would think. Just a huge sweetness up front to take you all the way through. Just a huge sweetness. That brown sugar, that burnt brown sugar, a little cola, some of the caramel, toffee, some of those notes, and then a little bitterness. But that cherry note all the way through. Really an interesting thing, but very intense. I really like this. I really do. It's a very nice beer. I really like it. I've heard there was a barrel-aged version back a few years. That would be interesting. I'm going to give this a 9.5. I really, really like this. Jim, thank you for this. If anybody's tried it, Gigantic Brewing, Portland, Oregon, massive. It's their, there it is. Massive, their Barleywine. Really nice. If you've tried it, throw some notes down below. If you haven't, I don't know if it's an annual. If you can find a bottle, grab it. This is really nice. Gang out at Gigantic, you've done well. Hey, USA, here's to our ladies tonight. Hope everybody's watching and cheering them on. Cheers, world.